look at the dual meanings. NPR, the government-run media, the great enemy that we must bring down now. Not because they attack me. I've been so distracted, and I'm not the type of person that's vindictive. And I hate to destroy things, even if they're enemies and corrupt. I'm not into it, but it must be done. Because the two can't coexist. They suck off you and your family. They take hundreds of dollars from the average family every year into their fetid, greasy, degenerate, slimy, hunchback, pseudo-intellectual, hateful system that hates the Midwest, hates America, just dripping with hatred and false intellectual garbage. They have a subsection called shots. Oh, wow. Yeah, little injectors, a little vaccine shot. Health news, the idea that it's healthy. Health news from government-run, state-sponsored NPR, funded by the vicious, hateful Rockefellers that brought you eugenics and Hitler. Oh, and IBM. Oh, we're liberal, though. Oh, we're liberal. It had so many articles that I'm a liar. You can look them up saying that life expectancy's down. It's been down for at least 15 years. Life expectancy in U.S. drops for first time in decades, reports find. Oh, my gosh. Well, it must be true now that so many times when people call in or there's articles and they go, Jones, you keep saying the government's killing us. Boy, why is life expectancy up? And I look at them and I go, you ever been to an old graveyard? And they go, what's that have to do with it? And I said, answer my question. No. Yeah, you don't even know who your grandparents were, great-grandparents, do you? That's what I thought. It's fine. But tight issue. I've got family cemeteries going back to the 1820s in East Texas on our property. Okay? All the Scots and the Irish and the English that are my ancestors. And it's all right there in those cemeteries. Half the graves are below the age of 10. Most of the graves are below the age of 3 out of that group. There's 3-year-olds killed by Indians on the gravestone. Those you can still read that trees hadn't fallen on. I ought to go do a documentary just about my family graveyards. One of them's on somebody else's ranch now. They bought it from us. But they let us walk over. We got a call. We get to walk 2 miles onto their ranch and go look at the graves. Hundreds of them up on a hilltop. Yes, what's that have to do with life expectancy? It's true that life expectancy of children and infant mortality with the Industrial Revolution and science went from, on average, more than a third, frontier kids about half dying. Women usually had about 3 kids and then died on average. You'd have multiple wives. I had great-great-great-great-grandfathers who had up to 4 wives, not polygamy. They'd be 80 years old on their 4th wife and 15, 20 kids. That's the type of, I mean, folks, I'm not bragging, but I come from super Texas, hillbilly, you name it, basically killers. I'm very proud of it. But the point is where I get all my strength. The point is that looking at this, and seeing it, I know the numbers. And I've talked to top scientists, but I've seen it for myself. They take out the dead kids out of the numbers. And now since kids aren't dying as often, they average that out and say, oh, it's up. But despite that, their killing is so bad, even though that's happening, our life expectancy in the average is dropping. But it gets even more intense. They've got all these high-tech technologies to just suck your money out of you and keep you alive, basically a binary weapon system to simplify it. And there's more to it as well. We now are the worst in the world, industrialized world of infant mortality, so that's going back up with us as well. More than 20 years ago, when I started InfoWars, I was a fitness addict. As time went on, my metabolism slowed down. I quit working out. I was working 18 hours a day, and I gained right at 100 pounds. I started to exercise really hard again, and I started to try to eat healthier. Started taking third-party supplements. Started seeing some more gains. But when I started working with Dr. Group and some of the other top formulators in the country, they said, Alex, it's all about trace elements and things that the population is absolutely deficient in. Boom! Weight started pouring off. Toxins started coming out of my body. Then, by early 2016, I was in the best shape of my life since I'd been in really good shape in my 20s. But the election heated up. I started working 14, 15, 16 hours a day. But more importantly, I stopped taking the supplements because we rearranged the kitchen and somebody took the Lazy Susan, off the kitchen table where I took stuff every morning, and I just kind of forgot about it. It was out of sight, out of mind. And so then I realized this morning, I said, we're going to put the Lazy Susan back on the table, and I'm going to start taking it religiously again. And I'm going to work out like I've been the last few weeks at the same level. It's the holiday, so I'll probably eat more. And whatever the results are, I'm going to publish the findings. It's December 5th, 2016. We're only like 25 days from 2017. And I want to invite all of the info warriors of every race, color, and creed that bleed red blood and love liberty, justice, and truth to make our bodies great again.